In the early 90s, I sat in a dimly lit room staring at the screen filled with cryptic symbols. My friend had just left, but before he walked out, he showed me how to tweak a simple line of code to change the colors in a game. When I hit enter, the screen flickered, and suddenly my game looked different because of something I had done. That was the moment I realized the power of programming. It was about control, creativity, and problem solving. Hey, I'm Emer, and welcome to Emerverse. I've been a software engineer for over 30 years. I started by editing lines of code to change colors in a game, then graduated to editing HTML files as a UI developer. Today, I build and manage large applications and design cloud systems for different industries. I've worked solo and led teams, both big and small. Some projects were great successes, others crashed and burned. Along the way, I learned 15 important lessons I wish I knew earlier, and today I'm sharing them with you. Let's get started. The truth? No one cares where you went to school. What matters is what you can do. I've interviewed countless engineers, and some of the best ones never set foot in university. That said, formal education gives you structure and discipline, which are valuable. But don't think for a second that a lack of a degree will stop you. If you can prove your skills, companies will hire you. The real learning happens when you work on real projects, solve real problems, and deal with real-world constraints. A degree may help you land your first job, but it's your experience, problem-solving ability, and willingness to learn that will determine your long-term success. Focus on building a portfolio, working on open-source projects, and gaining hands-on experience. That will get you further than any diploma. New developers get stuck trying to pick the perfect first language. Here's a secret. It doesn't matter. What matters is understanding problem solving and programming concepts. Once you master one language, the rest come easy. Pick one, stick with it, and become proficient before jumping to the next. Learning how to think like a programmer is more important than the syntax of any particular language. Focus on understanding algorithms, data structures, and design patterns. Those concepts transfer across all languages. Also, keep in mind there are other things that are as important or even more important than just coding, but more about that later. If you're unsure where to start, choose a beginner-friendly language like Python or JavaScript. But don't stress over the decision. There is no wrong choice, and the important thing is to start. Tutorials are great, but they can become a trap. If all you do is follow tutorials, you're not actually learning. You're just copying. The real magic happens when you build something of your own. Start small, build a personal project you care about, struggle through it, debug, Google solutions. That's how real learning happens. And I want to emphasize again to pick a project you care about. It's much easier to stay focused and on track when you work on something you are interested in. Once you complete a tutorial, challenge yourself to recreate it from memory, then modify it, expand on it, and make it your own. Break things on purpose and try to fix them. Learning by doing is the fastest way to develop real skills. You'll spend more time debugging than writing new code. Make sure you learn debugging tools and make sure you understand logs. Develop a structured approach to finding and fixing issues. It's a skill that will save you hours of frustration on any given day. Good debugging skills separate good developers from great ones. Learn how to use debugging tools effectively, analyze stack traces, and ask the right questions when troubleshooting an issue. When someone tells you the famous quote, and I've heard this many times, "We didn't change anything in the last deployment," after their app crashes. Don't believe them and check for yourself. DevOps practices and CI/CD pipelines are just as crucial as writing code. In today's software development, it's about creating reliable, scalable systems, not just understanding syntax. To truly excel, you need to grasp the full development lifecycle, project management, testing strategies, deployment processes, and security. When you understand how your code fits into these practices, you become an invaluable team member who can identify bottlenecks, improve efficiency, and contribute to smoother releases. This well-rounded expertise sets you apart and makes you more adaptable. It's about the bigger picture, not just coding. The best way to grow as a software engineer is by surrounding yourself with smarter, more experienced people. When you're the least experienced person in the room, you're forced to learn and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Seek mentors and collaborate with teams that challenge you. Don't shy away from those who intimidate you. They have valuable insights that will help you grow. Work in environments that foster knowledge sharing, constructive feedback, and continuous learning. Over time, you'll not only improve your skills, but also gain the confidence and expertise to become the person others turn on for advice and guidance. Your network is one of the most powerful assets you can have in your career. The connections you make today can lead to incredible opportunities down the line. Be kind, approachable, and helpful to your colleagues. Today's coworker could be the one recommending you for a dream job in the future. Attend industry events, participate in online communities, and don't hesitate to reach out to others for advice or mentorship. Building relationships is just as important as honing your technical skills. A strong network doesn't just help you find new opportunities, it can also give you valuable insights, support, and collaboration opportunities that make all the difference in your career. The people you meet today could shape your future more than you realize. The role of a manager extends far beyond just overseeing your daily tasks. A good manager actively mentors you, helps you navigate challenges, and pushes you to develop your skills. They create an environment where you can take risks, make mistakes, and ultimately grow into a better professional. A poor manager, on the other hand, can sap your motivation, create unnecessary stress, and limit your opportunities for growth. If you're in a toxic work environment, staying out of loyalty to a bad manager can stall your career. Your career is too important to sacrifice it. A good manager will support you, advocate for you in higher management, and help you achieve your full potential. They see your growth as a reflection of their leadership, so they'll make your success a priority. When it comes to choosing a company, it's important to align the organization's values with your personal career goals. Whether you're looking for stability, exposure to cutting-edge tech, a high salary, or significant career growth, understanding your priorities will help you make a more informed decision. Large tech companies like Google or Amazon might provide impressive credentials, but they also might offer less room for experimentation and learning. Startups, however, can give you hands-on experience and accelerate your growth, even if the pay isn't as high initially. Think about your future. Do you want to become an expert in a specific field, or are you looking for a more general skill set? Consider the company culture, leadership style, and potential for long-term growth before making a choice. The right company for you will help you work towards your goals, not just meet your financial needs. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, especially when you're passionate about your work. But work-life balance isn't just a luxury, it's essential. Pushing yourself too hard leads to burnout, and burnout negatively impacts productivity, creativity, and your overall well-being. Stepping away from your work, even for short breaks, helps refresh your mind and gives you perspective. When you're stuck on a problem, taking a walk, resting, or sleeping on it can lead to solutions that you might not have considered when fixated on the task. Remember, work is just one part of your life. Make time for family, friends, hobbies, and self-care. I like to go to the gym and work out Monday through Friday, and sometimes even on the weekends, depending on how many times I worked out that week. It helps me clear my mind and resets my brain when I'm stuck on a problem. Setting boundaries, like turning off notifications after hours, is key to maintaining balance. Prioritize your mental and physical health. If you're not at your best, you can't be your best at work. A balanced life leads to greater satisfaction both in and outside of your career. One of the fastest ways to advance in your career and boost your salary is by switching jobs every few years. When you stay with one company for an extended period, there may be limited opportunities for growth and salary increases often stagnate. By moving to a new company, you can negotiate for a higher salary, a new title, and additional responsibilities, all of which contribute to your career growth. However, this doesn't mean you should jump ship at the first opportunity. If you're in a job that values you and offers room for development, stick around. But always remain open to new opportunities. Keep your resume updated and be proactive about networking. Companies have no problem replacing employees when necessary, and more about that in the next lesson, so you should always have a sense of where you stand and be open to better offers when they come along. This mindset will ensure you're continuously growing. While loyalty to a company is admirable, it's important to understand that businesses are not always loyal to their employees. When the economy shifts or a company needs to cut costs, they won't hesitate to lay off large numbers of workers, regardless of how loyal or hardworking they've been. That's why it's crucial to have a backup plan. Keep learning new skills, stay up to date with industry trends, and make sure your skill set remains in demand. Strong safety net, both financially and professionally, gives you the security to weather tough times. You are ultimately responsible for your career trajectory, so never assume that your job is guaranteed. If your company's stability is shaky, or if your job no longer aligns with your goals, be ready to make a move. Always invest in yourself and keep your options open. The real value of an engineer lies in their ability to solve problems, not just their ability to write code. Anyone can learn syntax, but great engineers approach problems from a strategic angle. They ask the right questions to understand the full scope of the issue and then craft solutions that meet both technical and business requirements. Whether you're fixing bugs or developing new features, it's essential to focus on the end user and how your solution adds value to the business. Rather than simply creating functional code, think about how you can optimize, automate, and innovate. Engineering isn't just about creating something that works, it's about building a solution that works well, is scalable, and meets the broader goals of the business. By taking a proactive approach to problem solving, great engineers improve systems, reduce waste, and elevate the quality of their product, ensuring their solutions make a real impact. Technical skills alone won't guarantee success in the software development field. Communication and soft skills play a crucial role in your career progression. Being able to explain your ideas clearly to both technical and non-technical audiences helps in aligning project goals. Collaboration within teams is essential to solve complex problems, especially when working in cloud environments where cross-functional input is often required. Also, being open to feedback, handling criticism gracefully, and adapting based on it is key to continuous improvement. Soft skills such as empathy and active listening create a positive work environment and enhance relationships, both with colleagues and clients. Without these skills, even the best technical knowledge can fall short in a professional setting. Prioritizing communication and interpersonal skills can make all the difference in career advancement and job satisfaction. Technology evolves rapidly, and the best engineers stay ahead by embracing curiosity and adaptability. A growth mindset is essential. Never assume you've learned enough. Stay updated on industry trends through blogs, podcasts, and conferences. Hands-on experimentation with new technologies is crucial. Reading alone isn't enough. Expand your knowledge beyond your core expertise. If you're a back-end developer, explore front-end technologies. If you're in cloud computing, look into AI or cybersecurity. A broad skill set makes you more valuable and adaptable. Career paths aren't linear. Be open to shifts and new opportunities. Learn efficiently through projects, mentorships, and structured courses. Surround yourself with curious, forward-thinking people who challenge and inspire you. Most importantly, future-proofing is a continuous process. There is no finish line in tech. What works today may be obsolete tomorrow. Make lifelong learning a habit, and you'll not only keep up with the change, but also leverage it to your advantage. The engineers who thrive are those who never stop being students of technology. Software engineering is an incredible career. It's challenging, rewarding, and constantly evolving. If you're just starting out, embrace the learning curve. If you're experienced, keep pushing yourself. Most importantly, never stop building, learning, and growing. If this video resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below. What lesson stood out to you the most? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.